Trace.
And I'm Sam.
And we're ready to get spooky. And this is From Our Perspective. Welcome back, everyone. Come into my manor where I kill people.
Whoa!
It is
Zoinks.
Spooktober, baby. October is here. And the one thing that we have to look forward to this year is the fact that we can all socially distance but still enjoy Halloween. In the fall time, autumn is great. It's you curl up and you watch spooky movies. Ooh.
I don't do that.
You don't even watch like Hocus Pocus?
Okay, well that's not that spooky.
No.
Anymore, I guess. It might have been spooky at one point in my life.
Maybe, yeah, I guess. But, you just kind of, enjoy the fall atmosphere. Carve pumpkins.
I do love fall.
And eat candies and other things.
Dress up like an asshole.
Like an asshole. But yeah, from our perspective, every time October rolls around, we like to...
Every time. It's rolled around once. And now it's doing it again.
This is tradition.
This is how traditions start.
If we don't treat it like it started last year, then
That's right.
Yeah. Every time October rolls around, we like to...
Every time.
Shut up.
Okay. I'm being quiet.
We like to...
I'm shutting up.
I hate you. Let me say what I gotta say. Every time October rolls around, you motherfucker. Every time October rolls around, we like to get into the spooky mood.
Yes.
Last time we,
Dracula,
Frankenstein,
Wolfman, and the mummies.
Skeletons. Anyway. Last year we did, and we're going to continue the tradition this year. We did 3 weeks of spooky topics leading up to our Halloween Spooktacular. Halloween Spooktacular 2020 is coming this year, and we totally planned for this ahead of time. And it wasn't that we remembered that it was October when this episode comes out.
We're just going to be reading news headlines, and that's going to be the scariest thing ever.
The election is coming up. No. That was a good one, though. Thank you.
Thank you.
But yeah, we're just going to get into it. We're still...
What are we doing?
For the first week of Spooktober, we are going to talk about Creepypastas.
Now, is that like scary lasagna?
I feel like you've made this joke in the past.
I think everybody who's heard of a creepypasta has made that joke.
Yeah. So last year, we actually wrote our own creepypastas.
That's right.
But we're going to come back this year and start off the month.
Yes.
This week.
It's late.
It's late when we're recording this. We're going to start off this month by reading other people's creepypastas.
That's right.
The worst we can find.
Yes.
Not only are they not creepy, but they're really hard to sit through.
Sometimes they're not even like stories.
They're non-coherent.
And they kind of just sound like somebody's diary.
It's literally like...
Or a random blog post.
It's literally like that picture from a comic book where a monkey's typing on a typewriter, and it goes shink, and he pulls out the piece of paper, and it's like, a creepypasta's on it. I don't really know, like Slenderman's on it, but I feel like that one was well written for the fact that it got like. Anyway,
you stuck the landing there.
Yeah, maybe I should have had a creepypasta in mind. But yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're reading them.
We're reading some creepypastas.
Here we go.
Who wants to start, me or you?
I think you should start.
Okay, I got a short and sweet one to start out.
Okay.
There's a wiki for bad creepypastas, badpastawiki.fandom.com.
Yeah.
So the first one that kind of caught my eye that I was like, this seems good. It was actually written a day ago when recording.
Is that true?
It's what it says on the website. I don't know how true it is.
Maybe they're lying to you to make it scarier.
I mean, I don't know. It's called Peter Rabbit Original Version.
Okay. Is this like, okay, before we hop in,
Yeah.
is this saying that this is what Peter Rabbit was going to be until they didn't do that?
Well, Sam, it wouldn't be from our perspective without vetting something before exposing our audience to it.
That's right. We always read everything we say and read.
Yeah. So I know exactly what this story is going to be before reading it. But
that's right. He knows.
But I am not going to tell them because that spoils that ruins the fun. But yeah, Peter Rabbit Original Version.
Okay, let's hear it. Everybody snuggle close to your headphones.
Should I read it in a creepy voice?
You can if you want to.
Remember that Sony movie called Peter Rabbit? Well, out there lies...
I'm already hitting pause.
Okay.
Do I remember that movie that came... Are they talking about the one that came out like a year ago?
Voicing Peter Rabbit, voiced by James Corden? Yes.
Okay. Just checking.
Remember that Sony movie called Peter Rabbit? Well, out there lies the original version that didn't make it to theaters. So, I was looking through an old man's yard sale when I came across a DVD called... Now, the lettering in the DVD title is randomly capitalized, so I'm gonna try to emphasize.
Okay,
so
let's hear you try to.
Don't think that I'm having a stroke or anything.
Okay.
Peter Rabbit, the original party animal. Peter Rabbit, the original party animal. Just in case anyone didn't get that.
Hold on. The original party animal?
This movie, I'm going to go ahead and take a guess that this movie was actually like a college boner, like stoner comedy.
Yeah.
Or Peter Rabbit like went to college and like smoked weed and was in a frat. Anyway. And without thinking about it, I immediately bought it. I was excited. I love Peter Rabbit. This is not what he said.
I was like, the original party animal, I've got to have
I love Peter Rabbit. I love it. I'm buying it immediately. How much will you take? I have $50. Take it. No. I was excited as I got home. Put it in my asshole. I put it in my asshole. No, he says he put it in the DVD player. He put it in the DVD player.
Okay.
The movie started with Peter running in the field, but something was very odd. Peter's animation quality was very bad, and the audio sounded a little distorted. But then it went static. Not static. 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 It went static.
Static.
And showed a dead headless corpse of Peter. I would imagine Peter Rabbit, not like Peter Parker or Peter Griffin.
Yeah. Peter Griffin.
Hey, Lois.
Holy crap, Lois. This is worse than the time I was in...
I was a headless corpse. I was a headless corpse in Peter Rabbit, the original party animal. I took the DVD out and put it in the fireplace. I don't think I'll watch it ever again. It makes me sad.
What a wimp.
You're not even gonna like stick around to see what happens next?
Hold on.
Wait, Sam.
Why the fuck was it called Peter Rabbit the Party Animal?
Wait, Sam. I'm looking at my computer screen, and in the reflection, I see a dead rabbit.
Oh
I'm putting
God.
my computer in the fireplace.
I put it in.
I'm going to put it in.
Why is it called Peter Rabbit, the original party animal?
Is that what the movie's called?
I don't think so.
Is it just called Peter Rabbit?
It's just called Peter Rabbit. It came out 2 years ago also.
They're making another one in a year, but that one's not even called Peter Rabbit 2, the original party animal. It's just going to be called Peter Rabbit 2, the runaway.
Here's the thing. I want to talk to you about something real quick. Quick side note.
Quick sidebar.
I literally feel like this year disappeared and didn't actually happen. Because I was trying to think of like when the last time something happened. And I thought it was half a year ago. And it was actually a year and a half ago.
What were you thinking about?
I don't remember what I was thinking about, but I was trying to remember when the last time something happened.
Well, it both does and doesn't feel like this year has been very long, you know?
Yeah, it's a paradox. But let's not worry about that.
Schrodinger's year is what they call it. I don't think
that's exactly right. But
no. Anyway.
Peter Rabbit.
Yeah, Peter Rabbit, the original party animal.
That's something, isn't it?
It's something, all right. Okay, what's your thing? What's your
I've got one. Mine is called, and I don't know why it's called this, and I don't know. It's not a gripping title, I would say.
Yeah.
It's called Every Copy of Super Mario 64 is Personalized.
That's a statement.
Yeah, that sounds like an essay.
Yeah, it does. Like when they tell you in school, they're like, you got to give it a title, and you're like, I don't know what the fuck the title is.
Okay, let's dive right in.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, start reading it.
Note: I did not wrote this. Credit to Reddit, whoever wrote this.
You did not write it.
I did not write it either. I should say.
Okay.
Me and the person who put it on this did not wrote it.
Neither of you wrote it.
We did not write it, no. I'm posting this to hopefully raise awareness about multiple conspiracies that have popped up in corners of the internet recently about Super Mario 64. Essentially, the theory is that Super Mario 64 contains experimental AI that slightly changes the game for each person who plays it, appealing to their subconscious in ways they can't comprehend, meaning every copy of the game is personalized. Another theory.
Okay.
What were you going to say?
That's just not true.
Well, I think you need to wake up.
Wake up, sheeple.
Yeah. Another theory that has popped up recently is that something dark is hiding in a build of the game known as the 1995-07-29 build. That's a date, by the way.
1995-27.
No.
What did you say?
07. So that would be July 29th.
Okay.
Right. So July 29th, 1995 build.
Okay.
Which supposedly contains some kind of unclarified dark secret. And those who mention it are told not to research. All caps. Of course, many people have tried to research it, but mostly only find cryptic videos and images from the beta, and then Shigeru Miyamoto jumps through the screen and strangles you. Not really. I added that.
You added, okay. Anyway, continue.
The final theory, I don't know why that's in quotations, as if this one's not a theory. This is proven.
This one's proven.
This one's for real.
The 1995-07
yeah.
29 build is true.
The final theory that has popped up is called the Wario apparition.
That was my nickname in high school. They
Wario
called me
apparition?
they called me the Wario apparition.
I was able to get that put in the yearbook instead of my actual name.
Instead of my name. I dressed up like a ghost version of Wario instead of in the tux for my senior
You
picture.
dressed up as headless Wario.
Oh, is he headless?
No, I'm just saying it's a callback to Peter Rabbit.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
Branching off the first theory, apparently an apparition of Wario can appear rarely in personalized cartridges and is a manifestation of the player's subconscious wish that Wario was in the game.
Now that is true. That is proven.
I think we all do wish Wario was in the game.
That is.
It can supposedly induce memory loss and even stroke-like symptoms to anyone who sees it in the game.
Why would I want Wario so bad that I had a stroke?
Who doesn't want Wario that bad?
I mean, I guess so.
This is all very confusing, and of course, is probably just a convoluted creepypasta or ARG. But it's still quite creepy, and I wouldn't doubt the rabbit hole goes further. Hence why I made this post, to draw the attention of people who might be interested in researching it further. But they said that if you research it, that Shigeru Miyamoto jumps in
that you fucking beef it at the hands of Shigeru Miyamoto.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. That's good. I mean, I do want to stroke out so bad. Or wait, no, I don't want to stroke out to meet Wario. I want to meet Wario so bad that I will stroke out. Okay. See that one, yours that one that you just read was a little longer. So I've got a longer one as well.
Okay.
I've got a big advertisement on my screen that's really making it hard for me to read.
What's it for?
Overwatch League Grand Finals 2020. So I guess the people who are so good at Overwatch that they play it professionally are really just picking me to see this ad.
Yeah, they're like, we need Trace to see this.
I'm telling Google that I'm not interested in it. Now,
not interested.
Now it's still there. It just says ad closed by Google. So
Okay.
That's great.
What's your story?
My story's called The Spooky Story of the Spooky Man, but the man is with two N's.
The man.
The Spooky Story of the Spooky Man.
It takes all the scariness out of it if there was any to begin with.
Yeah. Well, it does have a warning, so you know it's going to be scary.
Oh, boy.
This sotry will explode your head into 10 melinong pieces. Risk at your own read.
Did I just see Wario? What's
I
happening?
think he's stroked out. Do you also smell burnt toast?
I think I see Wario.
Okay.
He's sitting across from me.
I already feel like this one may have been purposely written bad, but I guess we'll see.
Well, that's okay, isn't it?
So
Let's
here's
see if we can find any amusement from this.
The Spooky Story of the Spooky Man.
You said it wrong.
Men.
There you go.
Once up and on a time. If this is fake, I applaud whoever wrote it because that is a strong start.
Once up on what?
No, once up and on a time.
Okay.
Like I said, if this is fake, I just want to let whoever wrote this know. Great job. That is a strong start.
Bravo.
Once up and on a time, there was a game Tat was called Toro Test.
What?
Toro Test 2. I think it's supposed to be Team Fortress 2, but it's called Toro Fest 2.
Oh, okay.
I always hear it about in a school, and I very liked shoot gamings. So I was like, hey, what happens if I try this game? If I try this game, he turned into Mario.
If I try this game.
Hey, what happens if I try this game? And then I was downloading a game launcher name Stoeam. I think I'm having a stroke. This was a very exciteful moment of the in life. I'm already gonna tell you I'm not reading this whole thing.
Okay.
I was going to play a good gaming with a lot of very balance and a friendly community.
What?
I think it's trying to say I was going to play a good game with a lot of good balance and a very friendly community.
Okay.
Should I read a paragraph and try to translate it?
I guess so.
For some is a reason, it stopped the download at exactly 666%. This was a wired because it was a very spooky ass nombre. Okay, so that sentence is, for some reason, it stopped the download at exactly 666%. This was weird because it's a very spooky ass number.
This was weird because it should have stopped
At 100.
566% ago.
But it is unfreeze later. 11 minutes. It unfroze later 7 minutes. Or 11 minutes. I don't know. So 11 is like the middle ground.
Yeah, it's between the two.
So like 9. Then is click on store and download Team Fortress 2301. While I was downloading Wary Game, my computer starts speech to me. He is a say, you is whale die at 25 hours per week.
You as well die.
You is whale die at 25 hours per week.
What does that mean?
I replied, moo. Just says moo for a while. I think it was supposed to be no.
Ooh.
I'm gonna read one more. This paragraph. There's like 6 more. The game finalized is now a download, and I launched the game. A spooky man with Valve is back forehead.
The Valve.
Yeah, the Valve man.
Logo. He
truns and the me, and then I get sacred. I know that is only Secreen, but, and that's but with 2 T's, but is scory as shite. The game Fishnish, Louding, and Te Pixels suddenly become a hyper-realistic blood and starts running out of my screen. I was very scared from that, but I wiped it and playing on.
Of course. He takes his sleeve and just kind of rubs it across the screen and then keeps playing.
Oh, God.
Can you find a part where there's the spooky man? Can you just skim real quick?
Yeah, let's see. Okay, this might be good.
Okay.
5 weeks late, so it's L8, the number, and then Aider. So late Aider. Late Aider. I double click the game and play it again. This time, the man no turnaround. Talking about the Valve man.
He no turnaround.
I'm happy. I go to Vlav server and choose the red face man, or spy. From here, I use this guy's kit and turn into Heavy Man from Rusenland. I walk outside and press E, which makes the... Okay.
You can do it.
I don't think I can. I walk outside and press E, which makes the My Charter say Medic. Apparentel, the enemy is here, it asks well. But no enemy edicts try to touch me with their medic guns. After I can hear a hyper realism white noise and lots of characters cry. Literally cry. I was very in spooks, and in chat I see someone say, "You should not have got this game." I thought he is a troll. Bet he was on the green team. I don't know how he is having a green name.
I don't understand what's happening.
I don't either.
So let me try to summarize what just happened.
Yeah.
He started the game up. He didn't turn around. He picked spy, turned into the heavy, hit E, said medic, and then some stuff happened.
Some horrible
People started
noises.
screaming, white noise. Was blood? No, that was earlier.
No, that was earlier.
And then somebody typed in the chat, "You should not have bought this game."
And they were on
Okay,
the
I think we got
green.
enough of that story.
Yeah, they were on the green team, though. But yeah, I'm done reading that. I can't read that anymore.
Okay, I've got another one.
Okay.
Are you ready? This one's pretty scary.
Oh, God. Oh.
I read over it. I was like, ooh,
Oh,
I'm
no,
a little
oh, no.
scared.
Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Okay, anyway.
Are you ready for the title?
Yes.
It is called Then Who Was Phone?
Then who was phone? That's already a good pondering question.
Now, I'm going to read this
Okay.
in its entirety. And then we'll talk about it, okay?
So I won't talk.
Try to keep your composure. That's my challenge to you.
Okay.
So, with your honey. So you're with...
Wait. Okay, just start over. I'm sorry. Just start over.
Okay, we'll do a second take.
Okay, just take two.
Are you ready?
Take two.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. All right, take two. So with honey, and you're making out when the phone rings. You answer it, and the voice is, "What are you doing with my daughter?" You tell her girl, and she say, "My dad is dead." Then who was phone?
That's a good question.
So with her honey. Well, that's that story. I do want to say that the first comment on this story has Big Chungus as his profile picture.
I love the Chungus.
All right, that's I think yeah. Should we start wrapping up?
No, let's dissect that one real quick.
Okay, let's cut this one apart.
Yeah, let's cut this one apart real quick.
So with her honey, and you're making out when the phone rings.
So I'm with my honey, my sweet baby darling.
Yeah, your sweet baby darling.
And we're just going to
Light of your
town.
life.
Like, we're like kissing each other so much.
And then the phone rings.
The phone rings. Bring, 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 bring. Hello?
You answer it, and the voice is, "What are you doing with my daughter?"
What are you doing with my daughter?
And then you tell her girl, and she say, "My dad is dead."
My
This is your
honey.
dad on the phone.
My honey.
My sweet baby child.
How'd your dad get my phone number? He just called me and asked me to not make out with you.
No, he didn't say that.
He asked what I was doing.
She says she says he didn't say that. What did he actually say?
Oh, he didn't say that. Well, he said he asked what I was doing with you.
My dad is dead.
I put the phone back up to my ear. Are you sure that you got the right number?
Then who was phone?
Is that what he says, or is
No,
that what I
that's just the
asked
last line of the story.
myself?
No, I don't think. I think that's the narrator asking.
She says my dad's been dead. I look at the phone in my hand.
Yeah.
I look back at her. I look at my phone. I look back at her. Her eyes are hyper realistic, and there's blood everywhere. I say,
I play on.
I look into the sky and I scream, "Then who was phone?" As rain falls.
Yes, it's very dramatic.
Yeah. We could have found some better ones, but you know.
I mean, hey, that's
What
how
is
it goes.
it? What is it? Why? What is it about us wanting to find the bad things The weirdest things. The worst things.
I mean, do you want to read another one?
No, let's go ahead and wrap it up. It's late while we're recording this, and I just feel like there's so many.
Are you sure you don't want to hear Minecraft mod virus?
See, I was. That was my second one that I had ready.
Okay.
I could real quick. There was like the bad creepypastas, and it had like short ones, and like these were shorter than the Peter Rabbit ones. I could rattle off a couple of those.
Yeah, let's hear one.
Okay, I'll give you I'll give you 3 titles, and you tell me which one you feel.
Okay.
Toolbox. 5 minutes.
Okay.
The Man in the Corn.
Oof. Man in the Corn's pretty funny.
Okay.
Does that mean like literally in my corn?
I have no idea.
Oh, let's find out.
Okay. Anyway, back in my hometown, there was a man who would hide in the corn and kill people that passed by skinning them, and then he sold their belongings for a profit. One day, as he was laying drunk in the cornfield, a combine rode over his body. But when that guy got out of his vehicle, the body was gone. All that remained was an arm.
Can you read 5 minutes?
Can I read 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I can read 5 minutes. Your cell phone rings, and it's a number you don't recognize. You shrug and answer anyway. The voice on the other line says, "Can I have 5 minutes of your time?" You answer yes, and the caller immediately hangs up. Then you look at the clock, and you feel 5 fucking minutes older. It's pretty good.
I mean, I knew it was coming as soon as I said that. I was like, oh, that's the
thing.
Obviously, that's the twist.
Do you just want me to read Toolbox real quick?
I mean, the better way to write that is you look at your phone and it's 5 minutes later.
That's basically what it is.
I guess so. Yeah, read Toolbox.
These are really short, so I mean,
they really are.
Good. You wake up one morning to find a note taped to your mirror. Don't worry, I took care of everything. Your clothes have been freshly laundered, the bathroom is spotless, and your garage has been organized.
This sounds like a punch that's set up to a joke.
It does. Even your faithful old toolbox has been replaced. Later that week, there's another note on your mirror. Get out of town. Paperclipped to this message are several grainy photos of police in a taped-off section of a field. One of them is carrying your old toolbox in his latex-gloved hand. I don't know the implication.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Did the person who took care of everything... So a stranger broke into this person's house, right?
Yeah.
They left a note. Said, I'll take care of everything. I took care of everything. They cleaned up and then took his toolbox and then killed someone?
I don't have a fucking clue what that's supposed to mean.
I have no idea. Anyway.
Well, what happened today?
What happened today?
What? Speaking of
things that happen.
Speaking of things that happen.
Yeah, I wish I could have found like a creepier one, but you know, it's just an event. It's just an event.
Okay.
Today, of course, is October the 5th. And
yes.
Today in history, 1947, Harry Truman, our 33rd president of the United States, makes the first presidential address televised from the White House.
How about that?
Yeah. So, you know, that's the first televised presidential address. And, you know, like, what happened was, you know, it wasn't a big one. He just, like, was on the TV. They were like, here's Harry Truman. And he looked at, like, one of his PAs, one of his personal assistants, and he said, pull my finger. And they did, and then he farted, and then it cut back to regularly scheduled program.
Yeah. I remember that.
And then,
a
like,
beautiful day.
And then 20 minutes later, he came back on TV and he goes, that was pretty funny, wasn't it? And then it cut away again.
I don't know if that's entirely true.
I wish it were. I really wish it were.
But here's a real fact.
Yeah.
He actually wanted to do it in smell-o-vision.
Instead of television.
But then everybody was telling him, that's not a thing. That doesn't exist. And he's like, I've seen it.
I've smelt it.
I've smelled it, too. And they say, you haven't, sir. And
I want to be the first president to smell-o-vise my presidential address.
And they told him that they couldn't do that. And then he pouted, and then he did it anyway.
He did the television thing, but the whole time he was like,
he said, I'll do it, but I won't like it.
he was a little miffed while he was doing it.
He did this. He crossed his arms and went,
I guess I'm Harry Truman. I guess I'm your 33rd president.
I guess I'm the president.
I guess.
I wanted smell-o-vision.
His mom standing like right off the screen. It's like a 90-year-old woman. You're gonna do it and you're gonna like it. But yeah, that's what happened today.
That's what happened.
Crazy.
There's also holidays on days. Did you know that?
I totally forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
I think we should have like a segment for those then.
That's probably a good idea. We should start a segment called like
Sam's Holiday Corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just forgetting something because I saw the Wario apparition.
Oh, that's true.
Having the memory loss.
I had the stroke.
Yeah, that was reading that other one.
Yeah.
But today, September 5th. Not September, it's October.
That's my birthday. September? I think
September 5th is your birthday.
Yeah, you're thinking about me.
I think I'm just an idiot and it's late.
You know what the fuck we forgot to mention?
What?
Your birthday was this past week.
Oh, yeah.
Sam's birthday is the start of Spooktober, and we didn't even fucking mention that.
October 1st.
Holy shit, happy birthday, buddy.
Thanks, partner.
I feel bad for not mentioning it at the start.
It's fine. I forgot, too, and it happened just like a few days ago.
It happened a few days ago. That's true. Anyway, Sam's Holiday Corner, what's your thing? October 5th.
Yeah, today is National Get Funky Day.
That's a great holiday.
It was started by Funky Town Fitness of St. Augustine, Florida, to help people break free of their comfort zones and let loose for a fun, exciting day throughout the country. The day evolved from the... What?
I was about to say, that's awesome. Like, I love that. This is probably one of my favorite holidays. I just love...
funky. These...
Getting funky. Sorry, I had to burp, which was
these
pretty
two
funky.
Children are getting funky, pointing at this laptop.
These two funky children.
Funky kids.
Funky kids. That was also my nickname in high school.
Yeah.
Funky kids.
And Wario apparition.
Yeah.
This funky day is dedicated to getting funky in any way possible, and is a day to celebrate life, spread love, laughter, and light. Funky is defined in many ways, including being stylish, unconventionally stylish, exciting, cool, passionate, soulful, authentic, and earthy.
I'm going to choose the funky, which means that I'm smelly. I'm just going to go roll around in garbage.
They're like, oof, you got a funk going on.
I'm like, I know, I'm funky.
I'm really funky, dude. National Funky Day. Anyway.
That's great.
Have a funky time.
Get funky while pointing at your laptop and reading creepypastas while also watching
and looking at Harry Truman.
Yeah, just look at him.
Just look at pictures of Harry Truman.
I'm looking at him. I always get him and Woodrow Wilson confused.
I don't know why you would do that.
He just kind of looks like he's not really like portly, but he's kind of like a thicker Woodrow Wilson, you know?
I don't know. I haven't looked at him too much. Like together, I should say.
I don't think they were together.
No, I just mean like I haven't like held up two pictures of them like compared.
It's also just because of the fact that when I think of World War II presidents, I typically think of FDR before I think of Harry Truman. And I don't really care about Woodrow Wilson because he was kind of an asshole. Which is a little bit of an understatement, but anyway. Yeah, let's not get onto that topic. this has been From Our Perspective. Thank you all for listening, of course. It's the start of Spooktober, baby. Get ready for 3 more spooky weeks of episodes. But yeah, thank you all for listening. You know, if you have any friends who you think would like to listen to the episodes, especially since they're getting spooky, I know I got a lot of friends that are ready for this season, the spooky season. Share them with us, you know, or share us with them, or both. Do both.
Yeah.
We would love to meet them, and I think that they would love to listen to us. So yeah, share us with them. You know, also leave us a rating, leave us a review on any of the podcast platforms that allow you to do so. Good, better, otherwise, we'd love to hear from you. You know, you can find us pretty much everywhere podcasts are found. You know, the Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, this, that, or the other. I don't know what they all are off the top of my head, but we're pretty much on all of them. If we're not on a specific one and you'd like us to be there, let us know, and we'll try our darndest to get on there, just to make it easier for you, because we love our fans.
We love you.
We love you. And then, you know, we also have social media if you want to hear more from us. You know, you can go check us out. We, you know, post little, like, clips from the shows and stuff like that. If we have more, like, fan interaction, we'll probably post more. But, you know, right now we just post, like, little clips from the shows, and that's pretty fun. We like listening to those. But you can find us on social media, Instagram and Twitter at FOP_pod, and on Facebook at From Our Perspective. Other than that, we post the podcast on Mondays, and we will see you next Monday. I've been Trace.
And I've been Sam.
Goodbye.
Toodaloo!